Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes, and welcome to Extra Crispy. So, like, once in a blue moon, I get, like, this motivation to go to the gym and just, like, you know, go on a little run, play a little basketball. That was today. I had that motivation. And then I just saw the All-NBA star voting, the second return, and now I just want to go have 7 Big Macs and drink myself to sleep. It's bad. It's bad. Quit being stupid. Like, watch. Look at this, man. If you're voting, like, what is going on with the votes? What are NBA fans thinking? I understand some of these players is like players that, oh, we want to see. That's fine. But there's other cases where dudes are getting voted to the All-Star game, which have no business being there. And guys, I understand people are saying, well, the All-Star game is for the fans. We want to watch the best players. Okay, that's fine. But guess what? If we're doing that route, then we got to stop going out there and using the All-Star appearances as an indicator for greatness. Because we do that. We all do that. We all say, well, so-and-so show had 7 All-Star appearances, so he's better than so-and-so that only has 4. We got to stop doing this shit, man. We voting freaking Lonzo Ball over Chris Paul or Devin Booker or whoever else. Mike Conley. Nothing against you, Lonzo Ball. I actually think Lonzo Ball's a pretty solid basketball player. But let's go through this. West. You guys have seen this for a second here. Now, man, second returns. First one was already screwed up, too. We got LeBron James. I'm fine with him being number 1. That's fine. You got Luka Doncic. He's got like 17 countries backing him up. So, yeah, he's just getting that he's just getting that majority vote right there. Luka's been fine, guys. He's been fine. I like Luka Doncic. He's nice. I think I like all the young players right now. He's got like the most potential to be like the next superstar of the NBA. Do I think he deserves to start in the All-Star game? Not quite there yet. I think he deserves yeah, that's fine. He can make the All-Star game. I'm fine with that as a reserve, a guy that's coming off the bench. Because, I mean, that does happen. That's happened in the past with players. And he's been big time. Paul George, I do like a lot. I think Paul George, I could actually argue that he deserves to start this All-Star game. Just because, like, he's been playing some of his best basketball ever. Been helping carry the OKC Thunder alongside Russell Westbrook. Do I think he's better than Kevin Durant? Not really on, like, a season-to-season basis or as a player. But as of right now, Paul George is playing some crazy basketball. So I understand his uptake in votes. Kevin Durant, I'm fine with. He's one of the best, forwards in the entire NBA, one of the best scorers of all time. I know I don't like him as, a person, but when it comes to this, it's fine. Anthony Davis, I'm good with that too. Steven Adams, I could argue and say that Steven Adams is one of the more underrated centers in the NBA. Do I feel like he's better than Jokic? No, I feel like Jokic should probably. I mean, you could almost make the case for this season that Jokic should actually start with Anthony Davis. Like for this season, just looking at the statistics and stuff, and just like the winning and things like that, the way that the Denver Nuggets have been playing, you can say that Jokic deserves to start. So there's no way he should be over Steven Adams. So that's not disrespect to Steven Adams. I still don't have a problem with him being on the team. Kyle Kuzma is cool and everything. I got no problem with Kuzma as a player. I don't really think he's an all-star. Yes, he just dropped 41 points on my Detroit Pistons. He had 0 assists, by the way, man. He had that Mamba mentality. Had freaking Kobe talking to him in his damn ear, saying, don't pass the ball, just shoot the thing. You get them all-star votes. He did. He got the all-star votes. You got Draymond Green. I'm sorry, but if you're a Warrior fan, you vote for Draymond Green, you got to stop. Okay? Because Draymond Green is not an all-star this season. No way he's an all-star this season, man. There's so many other players. I know I can't think of them because there's like Tobias Harris. Like, he should be on the list. There's... Okay, I was going to say, Damian Lillard on here? Yeah, he is. Okay. DeMarcus Cousins. Just stop, man. In the quotes of Derrick Rose, kill yourself. Not really, man. I know people get offended by that stuff when Derrick Rose said it, so not really. But still, maybe we just stop voting. You look at the guards. Stephen Curry. I'm fine with that. Derrick Rose. Oh, Derrick Rose. Yes, Derrick Rose is a great story, man. Derrick Rose is a great story. Can he make the All-Star game? Do I have a problem with that? Not at all. Should he be starting over like James Harden or Russell Westbrook? No, he should not. Or even Damian Lillard? No, he should not. Derrick Rose playing fantastic. There's no hate towards him as a player, guys. It's just like I said, going back to the earlier argument, and we're talking about NBA greatness. We can no longer use All-Star games if a guy like Derrick Rose at this point in his NBA career gives vote to start for the All-Star game, because then it's just simply a fun story. And that's fine, man. Fun stories are great. James Harden, Russell, got no problem with those guys. Klay Thompson, this season, shots been off a little bit. I'm sure there's a few other guards out there you can probably make a case for that should deserve it right now over Klay Thompson. I think Damian Lillard is one of them. DeMar DeRozan, yeah, he's still a good shooting guard. Lonzo Ball does not deserve to be on an All-Star game, man. I'm sorry, man. I swear, if there's any point in time when Lonzo gets over, like, Damian Lillard or makes it before Mike Conley gets his, I'll be mad. I'm not even a Mike Conley fan. Like, I have nothing against him. I just respect the consistency of him throughout his NBA career, never making an All-Star game. Devin Booker, almost like the same argument as like a Klay Thompson, where it's like you could argue some other players probably deserve it over him. And then, you know, Chris Paul, he only got a freaking leg right now, bro. The damn leg's all tore up. So I don't know how he's going to play in an All-Star game. But he still got his votes. So, yeah. Okay, next we got the East. This one I'm not really taking a close look at. Giannis Antetokounmpo, good with that. Kawhi Leonard, fine with that. Joel Embiid, good. Jason Tatum, I'm sorry, Celtic fans. Jason Tatum's a good player, and he's like the next big piece of your future. But that's y'all are kind of overrating him a little bit too quickly. Yes, he has big time games every now and then. Yes, he's a good scorer. But as far as making an all-star team right now, I don't think he's quite there over some of the other small forwards in the entire Eastern Conference. I know it's a weaker conference, so maybe you can make the argument there. But still, it's just like, I don't know, man. I feel like it goes back to his NBA 2K19 range. We got like rated like 86, 87 overall. Like, yeah, eventually he'll get there. But just not quite yet. I think there's some other guys that probably deserve it. Jimmy Butler, I mean, he's not even really working out on the 76ers right now. They're having a chemistry issue, so I know his numbers are down. Blake Griffin, I'm not saying that because I'm a Pistons fan, but he is, you know, leading that team in scoring and haven't played his best basketball ever. So no arguments there, personally speaking. Vince Carter, I had a ton of people. I mentioned Vince Carter on the first returns, and people were just roasting me in the comments saying, well, Crispy, you know, it's a way to let go of the greatness and stuff like that. That's fine. But once again, we got to stop relating all-star games to greatness then. If you want to have this fun goodbye and let Vince Carter, one of the greatest players ever, you know, have like his farewell tour in the all-star game, that's cool. I have a problem with that, man. But then we got to stop with this other nonsense out there. Because I agree, yes, seeing Vince Carter in the All-Star game, it would be a cool way to send him off. But my argument with this here is too of this, man. All-Stars deserve to make the All-Star team when they're playing like All-Stars. Because at that time, they are getting awarded for their play. Vince Carter had his time. Vince Carter is now old and no longer puts up All-Star numbers. Therefore, people that are playing like All-Stars right now, that are only going to at this point in their career, deserve that roster spot. Vince Carter ate when he was eating, man. So now it's somebody else's turn. I think that's a fair way to put it. Gordon Hayward, he's been pretty nice on the bench lately for the Boston Celtics. I don't know. I'll start. It's a little. See, I wish I had like a better list of players that are getting kind of like snubbed from this. I know the Eastern Conference is weak from different positions, so I'm not always as upset about the Eastern Conference. Pascal Siakam, I definitely have him as one of the most improved players in the NBA. And then you got Al Horford. I mean, I could argue, you know, like I know Hassan Whiteside's been pretty decent this season. Andre Drummond, of course. You know, I think there's some other centers out there that might deserve it a little bit over Al Horford, but I know Boston Celtics fans will attack me on that one. So, although, you know, Drummond is leading the NBA in rebounding. Guards. Kyrie Irving. I'm cool with that. Dwayne Wade. Literally same argument as Vince Carter. It's fine. I don't mind him being on the team. I know they're giving him that Kobe treatment, and he deserves that, as I will say the third best shooting guard of all time. I just don't know if he deserves to start. And some of these other guys, I think, deserve to at least start over Dwayne Wade. I don't mind, but that's the thing. Is like these guys, like Vince and Dwayne Wade, are going to get elected to the All-Star team, but because they're old, they're going to play like 2 minutes, and they're going to be like, well, we wanted the younger guys to play. Well, let the other guys in then in the first place. Guys that I don't know, but that would like relish in the moment. Kemba Walker, yes, he's deserving. Ben Simmons, I don't really know what his stats are looking like this season. I've not heard too much about Simmons all that much this season, so it's like part of me is like he's probably a little bit too high on this list, but probably still deserving. Victor Oladipo, he definitely deserves it. Kyle Lowry, pretty sure he's leading the NBA in assists, so I think that's kind of warrants it. Zach LaVine, I feel like it's like the Kevin Love effect where he's putting up really good numbers on a bad team, but still, I mean, stats tell the story for the All-Star game. Jeremy Lin, no. Goran Dragic, has he even played this season? And then Bradley Beal on the freaking trade block every damn day for the Washington Wizards. So I feel like the second return, maybe a few minor improvements. I don't think it was as bad as the first time around. It's getting there, but still, us as NBA voters, as fans, we got a long way to go.